Hello and welcome to another Team Intelligence hints and tips updates to help unify your team and get them to the next level. My name is Greg Boas. I'm the CEO of Boas and Associates. In this week's update, we're going to be covering part 3 of a 3-part series of designing your dream team, the 3 secrets to successful communication. The last 2 updates are up on our blog. Please feel free to check that out at www.boasandassociates.com. Today we're going to be looking at the 3rd installment of the 3 secrets to successful communication, and what I wanted to focus on today, in particular what we're going to look at, is really owning our communication and being 100% responsible of how we communicate. And what I mean by that is that I remember back in uni there was a diagram that we looked at in using mediums for advertising, and one of them was to show that the sender of a message would then decode it, put it onto a medium, and then the receiver would actually decode it. Now what happens there is that this person's saying one thing and it's communicated via a channel, and in this case, say in your team or in a business, it could be email, it could be via the phone, it could be via fax. That's the medium, and then the person at the other end is then using their own value system and their own experience to then decode what that message is. And if it's not clear enough, then there's going to be a lot of assumption, and this is where conflict can come in. In a recent study, I saw that in the UK, poor communication can cost companies over between sort of $2 and $3 billion over a number of years. And really what that boils down to is that it really, miscommunication causes legal conflict, it causes lost productivity, it's staff retention issues, it's disengaged employees. So it's really important that when you're communicating with your customers, with your market, with your team, with your superiors, that it is very clear on what you're actually communicating, and getting clarification at that point in time of, do they understand what is required of them, do they understand what you're asking, etc. Now it may seem like a fairly simple thing, and it is really. It's something that I believe that we really need to get back to. It's back to really humanizing communication in business. With this being so time poor and so globally focused now with our businesses, it's great. It's the opportunity to do business overseas, especially with the internet. But we do need to keep in mind that, especially with emails, people they can't see your body language, they can't hear your tone of voice, they can't get a gist of how urgent it is, apart from the red exclamation mark on Outlook. Now via the phone, the same thing again. It's only tone of voice that they can go by. It's not the body language that they can see. So where possible, I do encourage you to obviously have face-to-face meetings. Video conferencing is a great addition to the new global business regime. I think it's fantastic. It's obviously, some countries are still waiting for better internet speeds. I know Australia's still playing catch up with that. But what I've experienced so far has been great. It's just a slight lag with the voice and actually what you're saying. So that's what I wanted to cover today, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and please be 100% responsible for your communication. If someone needs clarifying, take responsibility and clarify it for them. Ask them to clarify whether they understand what you're communicating or what is expected of them. If you would like more information about how our team intelligence model can help give your team more successful communication strategies internally and externally, please feel free to get in contact with us. My number is +61 405 298 232, or email me via Greg, Greg @boasandassociates.com, or visit us on our website. I'm also on LinkedIn if you come across this video through that means. We're also on YouTube. But until next week, thanks very much for watching.